all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Digits on the beat.
On Gerald the Bossman Show, and we're here with the new head coach of the Niagara Purple Eagles up there, and out of the MAC Conference, Coach Patrick Beilein on the show with us. Coach Beilein, how are things up there in Niagara, man?
Hey, doing well, JR. Thanks for having me on. It's believe it or not, it's 90 degrees, so it feels really good right now.
Coach, you're hotter than Atlanta is right now. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's what we like. You know, we're in this for these long winters up here, so. You know, we wish we could hold on to this heat, but we know that basketball season, that winter is coming, but we don't mind it.
Well, Coach, how was your summer and spring been so far with your new guys? Because I know you got the job at a good time to kind of get a feel for your guys. So how's that been, getting them acclimated to your system with the workouts and summer school and those things going on so far, Coach?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, when I got the job, I was able to work with the team for about a month and, you know, kind of see what we had. And we kind of, you know, taught our principles of the offensive and defensive philosophies. And then after the school year had ended, a couple guys decided to transfer. And so we've hit the road recruiting. And as of right now, we brought in 6 players. There's 7 returners to the team. And I'm really excited about it. We're in summer school, so we have workouts every day. Time to our advantage to instill not only our principles on the offensive, defensive end of, but what we're about off the court, because that makes a huge difference when that translates to on the court.
got that right, Coach. And also having those 4 hours, Coach Beilein, is really important. I know it used to be 2 hours, it used to be no hours, but to have 4 hours and you've been a new coach, that has to be immensely helpful as you get ready to get into the fall here, coming up here real soon.
Oh, it's huge. Coming from a Division II, where as soon as the season ends, you can't really work with the guys. To having a Division I program where you have all summer, and these guys got on campus last Monday, and they'll be here all the way till August 14th. So it's just a huge perk, especially when you're taking over a new program.
Got that right, Coach. And how's that process of trying to recruit the guys on your team to get them to buy into your system? Because I know you're the new coach and you didn't recruit these guys. So what things do you do to go about kind of get these guys to buy into you? And you all, they know who your dad is. They know where you come from, what kind of coach he is. So does that help a little bit kind of for us getting them to buy into you?
Yeah, that we kind of sell that. I used to be able to sell the Michigan offensive system and defensive system, and everyone – watched Michigan because they were so dominant on TV of the major sports networks. So, now I don't have that to kind of sell. But, we tell them to, research us, look back at the Lemoyne teams I had. But we also frame it as, you remember Tim Hardaway Jr. and Nick Stauskas and Trey Burke? That's the same offense they played in that you'll come here to play in Niagara. And then obviously, as my dad develops and gets that thing going in Cleveland, we'll sell that piece too, because I expect to see a lot of the same offensive and defensive philosophies that he took with him from Michigan.
THJ was a great Atlanta Hawk. He was a great guy to cover. How was he when you guys had him in Michigan?
He was great. Yeah, he was big time. I mean, it's his work ethic, and he's really created into a solid pro. So, I know my dad was very impressed with him from the very beginning when he stepped on as a young kid into summer school at Michigan.
And, Coach, I know this means a lot to you to get a D1 job. You're a D2 at Lemoyne. Kind of the same area up there, upper New York there, man. So do you feel comfortable that the fact that, hey, you know the area, so it's not that big a jump for you, but just knowing you have a D1 job now, you've been coaching D1 as an assistant coach, but now you have a program of your own there at Niagara?
Yeah, it's I get that question a lot, and I think my approach is, coaching is coaching, and I moved 2.5 hours west, but it's still, we've gotten really good at Lemoyne, and then at the same time, my dad over the years, I've seen what he has done with different programs at Canisius, West Virginia, Richmond, Michigan, and I teach the same philosophies, I preach the same principles. And so I have no doubt it can work. And the MAC is a tough conference, but if you're in the coaching business, if you can coach, you can coach. And I feel we've got a great staff that can do that.
You got that right, Coach. And I know that conference is very good. I know Reggie Witherspoon up there, Coach Baggett. I know Coach Masterello up there at Siena has got the job there. So I know in Baker at Quinnipiac. So I know it's a tough league. A lot of great guys in that league. A lot of tough coaches, a lot of smart coaches in that league. So you got to bring it every Friday and Sunday in that league. If you don't, you're in trouble. Yeah, no,
there are some big time coaches, and we had the MAC meetings about 3 weeks ago, and I was able to meet them all. And as a Division II coach, you watch the MAC. Obviously because of Canisius was so close to Syracuse, so. And having my dad coach in the MAC, I'm familiar with schools, but the coaches have obviously changed. But we got to get to Niagara back because they've been successful with Coach Mihalik in the past. We got to get Niagara back to the top of the MAC.
And speaking of that, Coach, trying to get players to Niagara, I feel like you always can do it in any way you want to. It can be the high school senior route, the prep school route, the JUCO route, the grad transfer route, just a sit transfer that 6-1 and plays 1, 2, or 3 years for you guys. I feel like you have 5 ways to get guys, if you and national as well, too, if you want to do that as well, to bring it to Niagara.
Yeah, so I think right now with getting the job so late, we're trying to just patch a few things. We believe we know what we have from our returners. We've patched a couple pieces with the guys we brought in with some junior college kids and transfers. But eventually we want to turn this thing into, where you're going after high school seniors and you're developing these kids into, 4-year players for you. You see how many teams win at the mid-major level with 4-year guys who have been in the system for a while. So, we're doing a little bit of patchwork right now, but we believe we can develop into a great program as far as just developing young kids throughout the years.
And player development is real key, Coach. You gotta get these guys mentally and physically, emotionally ready to play the season, whether it be in the fall, spring, or summer. You always kind of get better. I know when I was playing ball, Coach used to tell me, try to get 1% better today. Try to get one more thing better than summertime. Just always try to find ways to get better, no matter whether it may be a rebound, whether work on your cuts, whatever it is. Try to look for something to make your game better. So how are you trying to implement that with your guys? Tell them about developing themselves mentally, emotionally, and physically, and on the court with actions on the court as well.
Yeah, well, I think, being a young coach myself, you understand the ups and downs of the games. You have gone through it. So, helping them, you're not always going to be the best player that day. But in your mind, you have to think you are, even if the shots aren't are going in. So you got to, help your teammates out, and that makes the best teammate. And, but as well as skill development on the court, between, watching my dad and have gone through that to, Coach Greg Paulus, who he has come to staff, who would play at Duke and was a longtime Ohio State assistant. He's worked with some pros. Brian Smothers, who was with my dad, was in the trenches there, knows what their player development about. And my other assistant, Brett, who was with me at Lemoyne, knows how we teach things. So, that's what we sell as well when we recruit. We're going to develop you. Too many coaches these days teach players plays. We teach players how to play.
Amen to that, because you don't want to. You teach them how to play. When you're in that game, a situation pops up that's not ideal. They know how to handle it. When they're like, what do I do, Coach? Or it look like a robot. Hey, Coach, what do I do next? So I love that, because I feel like too many guys are robots out there. And while we're on the coach to give them the call, rather than make a play, just wait on the call to run a play, which sucks sometimes.
Right, exactly. And the more you become, we call it, like you said, robotic. We want you to react. Coach may call a play, but you're going to go out and read what the defense gives you. And we teach that, okay, if they do this, then we're going to do this. But that goes into player development in understanding the game.
And, Coach, I know non-conference schedule-wise, you might got to play a few guaranteed games and raise money for the program and the university. Beyond those guaranteed games, Coach, how do you see yourself going about trying to build that schedule? Is it be like a regional thing, or you want to try to get out on the road, play some different guys, or to kind of get your players back home if you can? So how do you see about going about the non-conference schedule as you move forward, being the head coach at Niagara here?
Yeah, a little bit of both. You obviously got to play those big guarantee games, and you all obviously want to take care of some of your players that, regionally. So, if we have a kid from California trying to get out to California, maybe that's a bye game, or a kid in Pittsburgh, okay, you want to go play Duquesne. So, it's a little bit of both. This year the MAC is changing to 20 games, so we'll play 20 games instead of 18. So those are 20 tough games. And you got to schedule in your favor, but not too much early on, because if you get a little bit of fool's gold of scheduling easy, we're not out here to win the non-conference. We want to win the MAC, and you'll take your lumps early. I will do that as a coach, and I hate to lose, don't get me wrong, but if it loses, those losses turn into development for your program, for the better, that will then eventually lead to championships in the MAC. I'm all for that.
I hear that, and Coach, playing 20 games is like, man, that's a gauntlet there, man. Like, is that because you have 11 teams that they want to make sure you all play each other twice now? Is that probably why they're doing it now?
Yeah, I believe so. That's which is okay. I'm okay with that. It's, you get 10 more home games, so that's good.
Yeah, because especially at the level you guys are at, home games are hard to come by. Nobody wants to come. They don't want to give you guys a home game. They don't have to.
Yeah, well, everybody this year, I'll be honest, everyone wants to come and play us this year. When you take over a new program, everyone sees a little bit of blood in the water, but, I'm hopeful that won't last for long.
And, Coach, I'll ask you about your dad real fast. I know he gets a job at Cleveland. How excited was he to take that job with the Cavaliers? And I know J.B. Bickerstaff's a great guy. I know him from my time covering the Grizzlies. A real cool dude as well. So he's a guy, great lead assistant, a great loyal guy right there. But how does he feel about that gig? How's he adjusting to the NBA way of life, trying to get with the draft, and how is working out for agency wise? How's he doing all that so far?
Yeah. My dad's been great. He He has this new sense of energy. I can tell in his voice that he is just excited to plain, flat-out coach. And he is not worried about compliance. He's not worried about where he's flying to recruit. He is just in the gym coaching and thinking about that and player development, what he loves to do at his age of 66. He couldn't be more excited about the opportunity. I believe, with JB Bickerstaff and, he hired Antonio Lang. So I think that front part of the bench is almost complete, and he's really excited about it, and he's going to continue to learn. I believe he's been ahead of the curve with, his style of play offensively already. The West Virginia teams we had the 5-man that could shoot it, Kevin Pittsnoggle, and the game has turned into that. And he has so many things that, I'm looking forward to watching Kevin Love, a stretch 4-5 man that my dad could help him with. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I've never been a huge NBA fan as far as team-wise, but, man, I got more maroon in my closet right now than you know.
I hear that, yeah. I think the Cavs and the Hawks are two teams on the rise, and I know we traded away the Cavs draft picks, so it's no sense for y'all to lose no more now because we traded the pick away for DeAndre Hunter. So it's like no sense to make sure you guys won't lose anymore. But, yeah, it's good, man, seeing the Hawks and the Grizzlies and the Cavs up and coming and growing, seeing all these young guys developing here is going to be real fun. That's what I got for you, Coach. A little fun question for you. What has been your favorite food spot up there in Niagara? What's some food spots you liking up there so far, man?
Yeah. Well, I love hot foods. Okay, like spicy, like suicide wings. So I'm a big Duff's guy. I like Duff's. I like the Anchor Bar, but I'd have to say right now, Duff's chicken wings is my go-to.
So you would like it down. There's a spot called Pepper Fire Chicken here in Atlanta. Real hot chicken.
Okay.
They got it from mild to extreme. And the mild gets me going, Coach. I can't deal with the mild. I'm not a hot food guy, but the extreme may be something you want to try when you're down here recruiting, man. You might want to try that Pepper Fire Chicken, man.
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to definitely take you up on that, and I'll look up that restaurant, and I'm gonna get the extreme.
Hey, Coach, it's going to burn your mouth, man. It's going to be real dark and real. So you go smell it. We open the can, it's going to come and hit you in the face. and that bread going to be soppy with all the hot sauce on it. It's going to be bad for you, man. You're going to enjoy it, though.
Yeah, as long as you got some blue cheese right there, that will cool it down for me.
No, they have you ranch, blue cheese. They have it all for you over there, man. They got it all for you. But, Coach,
excellent.
Thank you for your time today, Coach. We'll talk to you again down the road, man. Best luck to you with the program. We'll be talking to you in non-con as well, Coach.
Great. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Coach. Have a good day, man.
Yeah. All right. You too.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Album is available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.